12 hours. We all waited. We waited 12 hours after your timer for Halloween 2013 counted down to 0. So, from 5 a.m. my time to 5 o'clock, or 5 p.m. my time, we waited. Or at least I waited. For others, it could have been different times, it could have been different intervals and all that, but I waited 12 hours after your timer had counted down. I specifically got up early not to miss this special event, because just like the virtual BloxCon, we all thought that when your timer counted down to 0, we would get an actual event, okay? We wouldn't get a stupid teaser page. But no. This is Roblox, so when the timer counted down, we were met with a teaser page. A page that tells you what's going to be in this event. So we basically have been waiting 1 month. We've been watching a timer count down for about a month. And when that timer counted down, it took us to a page that was telling us about the event we were waiting for. It didn't take us to the event. It was talking about the event. And after this timer had counted down, Roblox posted no estimated time in which they would actually have this game released. There was no clock saying when the actual game itself was going to come out. And what was going to be in this new event, for those who do not know, basically you were going to have consumables. You were gonna have little companions like dogs that will follow you around. And then you were going to have the biggest map on Roblox, which I believe was either 40 or 20,000 studs by 20,000 to 40,000 studs. Biggest map on Roblox. So we were all excited for this, and we thought that the 1 month that we gave you to build this would be enough. But obviously it wasn't. So when this timer counted down to 0, there were people saying that that the game could just be, they could be working on it. And we all thought that they were working on it, then they were going to release it to us, because Sorkis and Afflecker were in the game, constantly going back and forth. The game was being updated, and the game was being hosted by a character called Games. So we all thought that Thursday, the day in which Chief Justice said that it was going to be today, that it was going to be released, we all thought that it was going to be today in which it was going to be released, and they were just working out some bugs. And then they fucking do this. They make the game pay to play. They slap you in the face with pay to play. You've been waiting 1 month. Fuck you. If you want to play our game, 1,000 Robux for early access to it. And boy, were we pissed. Now, there were those people on the forums saying, you shouldn't be mean to the Roblox admins or anything like that. They're just doing their job. We waited a fucking month. And then, once that timer counted down to 0, we were still patient. At least, most of us were. So, when this came out to be pay-to-play, we all gave up hope. Because, you know what? We've waited long enough. There's no point in having patience anymore when there is no reason to have patience. Because having patience will get you fucking nowhere on Roblox. It won't. If you be patient with them, they'll just fucking, they'll stall you forever. They will. They'll stall you, or they're gonna try and make a quick buck off you. And the reason I'm pissed about it being pay to play for the moment is you have to pay 1,000 Robux. Okay? So the highest you can go on pay-to-play, if you're just a normal character, is 250 Robux. But Roblox makes it 1,000 Robux for early access. And the reason most of us are upset is because, beside the fact that we've been waiting all fucking month, and all yesterday for this to come out, and basically we got lied to, beside that, you just exiled most of the fucking community right there. And I'll explain. Because we thought that this was going to be a public event, and everybody was going to be able to get in today, and it was going to be free. Okay? We all thought it was going to be free, and the game was done, and we were going to be able to play it. But that didn't happen. Instead, Roblox decided that the people who wanted to play it for free do not matter, and we're going to make it so you have to pay 1,000 Robux to get early access into the game. And when they did open up the early access for the game, and everything and everybody with 1,000 Robux that they just pulled out of their ass, and all those people who could just play the game like that and not have to worry and just say fuck you to all the other people who couldn't afford it, when they got in the game, guess what? The game was bugged as hell. Everybody is saying that the game is bugged, it's glitched, it's nowhere near completion. So what's the point of making early access for it? There was a person on the forums who made a thread that saying at all the complainers, and basically he said something. He was impersonating like the Roblox community. Basically, he says Roblox makes the game pay to play. Everybody thinks Roblox is greedy. And then he did another thing, and then he said, Roblox makes game free to play, players rage and comments about it being bugged. But, see, the thing that he forgot to left out is there should be another option. Instead of calling Roblox greedy for making it pay to play, or calling them bad developers because if the game was free to play and they joined it and it was bugged, instead of doing either of those, you know what they could have done? They could have left the game private, and they could have went to work on it. But instead, they didn't. So they just opened up the floodgates, and they let everybody go into a bugged server that they paid 1,000 Robux for. And then the real shit kicker is, 10 minutes after they opened up the game, they closed it back down for the night. And Clone Trooper 1078 or whatever the name is, the guy who made Sword Fighting Tournament, posted a little funny picture on his Twitter talking about there was a character from South Park saying the game is open. 10 minutes later, oh, now it's gone. It's back down again. And you know, I don't understand why Roblox needs beta testers, because you know, why not use the admins as beta testers? Because they were doing fine. And why would you need beta testers anyway? Like, I know maybe you want to test the server strength of having 30 people in a game, which is such a great fucking idea. Putting 30 people in a game that's 20,000 studs by 20,000 studs and is constantly rearranging itself. Yeah, that's a real smart idea. Of course that's not going to lag or anything, especially for the people on iPhones and iPads. Besides that, why would you need them? Because what information will a beta tester from the Roblox community give you about bugs and glitches? Considering how most moderators and developers don't read their personal messages, I highly doubt that they would be reading about the bugs. If they were looking in the commentary of the game, they would just be seeing a bunch of people saying it's bugged because you only give them 160 characters or whatnot to type in whatever. So how are you supposed to explain a bug to them? And my final point is, why would they give away bugs and glitches? Because when this comes out for free, they will know about the glitches and the bugs, and if they don't tell Roblox, then they'll be able just to use the bugs and glitches to their advantage. So what's the point of beta testing? And people may say, oh, the Roblox community wouldn't do that. Trust me, they would. And everybody is saying that if you exceed the limit of 20 walk speed, Roblox will prevent you from getting drops in the game or kick you out or something. But, you know, it's all speculation. So, the reason, and I've already explained this, the reason this pisses me off is, you make us wait a month. Then, when your timer counts down, it counts down to a teaser page. And on that teaser page, the one that should have just been in there with the timer, there's no time when this game is going to be done. So we wait, and we be patient more. and then you decide to bend us over a table again, and you slap us on the wrist with pay to play, and then to top it all off, the game is not even complete yet. The game is not done. It's still buggy, it's still glitchy, there's problems with it, it's fucking laggy, and people, you have issues, you automatically, 10 minutes after you release it to everybody, you shut it down for the night, basically wasting 1,000 Robux for like, all the 1,000 people who wasted 1,000 Robux on it, basically just got ripped off at that time, and now they had to wait until the next day to play their game. And still, there's still no fucking estimated time of when this is going to be done. It's just a teaser page that 4 paragraphs that you're going to be staring at that tell you nothing about when it's going to come out. And I don't understand why Roblox doesn't know how to use a timer. Or maybe this is all one giant fucking troll, and Roblox has mistaked Halloween for April Fools. I don't know. Maybe they just don't know how to tell time. Maybe they run on Indian time, and they do it whenever they feel like it, and they don't give you an estimated time. I don't know. But I really am disappointed in Roblox for doing this. The fact that I had to wait a month and then an extra 12 hours only to have a pay-to-play game that's buggy thrown at me for 1,000 Robux, and you basically exile the entire you basically exile anybody who cannot pull 1,000 Robux out of their ass to pay a game that's going to be free. And everybody's saying, well, just wait for it to be free. It's not a big fucking deal. The thing is, shouldn't we all get to experience it at once? Why should they get to go in first while the rest of us stay out? I don't give a fuck if it's in the early stages of development. Allowing more people into the server doesn't help the development as far as I know of. Allowing people into the game would at least, at the slightest, it would test how the servers cope with people joining the game. That's it. So basically, you paid 1,000 Robux for a test that only lasted 10 minutes. Congratulations. And in the future, it's probably going to be free, but this is Roblox. They're not going to give you a time. So, are they going to refund you? Of course not. You paid 1,000 Robux for early access to a buggy game. They gotcha. So you wasted your money, and whoop-de-fucking-do. Who cares? Nobody cares anymore. Anyway, I'm Costa Brutchins. Thank you for watching.